Communications Sports. Time for exciting Mount Vernon Rams basketball. Participating sponsors for Rams basketball on Cable Channel 10 are Southern Illinois Sporting Goods, Ray Black & Sons Construction, Little Caesars Pizza in Mount Vernon, Edward Jones Investments, Bicycle Fitness Center, the Bank of Illinois, The Gallery in Mount Vernon, Martin's Automotive Center, Mount Vernon TV and Appliance Center, and Cheney & Karch Insurance.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Shagnon Gym. Mount Vernon Rams basketball brought to you by Cablevision Communications. I'm Rob Wilt. Joining me again this evening, Jeff Hacker. Jeff, we're set for action. If you can, either break into keys to victory or the Belleville Althoff starters.
Okay, I think the three keys, first of all, are our defensive pressure, number two, our offensive running the offense, and number three, rebounding, because they're a big team, they're a strong team. Rams got the first tip with the get-go. We're up 2-0.
Chris Morgan takes it right to the hole. On the point for Belleville Althoff.
Clayton's a big boy.
You know what? We've got this roster here, but there are no numbers on the roster. If you know any of these kids.
Well, Clayton's 55.
Okay,
Clayton's 55. I know that. He's that big six.
And gets it to go.
He's a 6'6", 255-pounder. Peel is 21, I think. Peel's their quarterback off the football team. Timmerman's their big gun, I think. Him at 45. We'll get a call here from Ted Quinn. We may find out a little bit more. Remember how big and heavy he was last year when we saw him play? He's really slimmed down, Clayton has. He's a D1 football player. Oh, man.
Sets a mean pick.
Sure did. Good defense by Chris Morgan.
Oh, a beautiful pass.
James on the
Wilson.
floor.
John Nockey with a beautiful assist to give the Rams a 6-2 lead.
Rams in the man-to-man. Good job by Chris Morgan again.
Shot up, rattles out. It's going to be Althoff ball.
On the ball game tonight, we got Brian Notrot, Kevin Wiggs, and Gary Gustafson.
Well, I'm a big fan of Gustafson.
I like Gary.
For a lot of reasons, a couple of which I won't go into.
I probably don't even want to know.
Oh, my goodness.
He got through there. He did a pretty good job pushing.
55's rooting them out inside. Shot put up and in.
Timmerman's 31.
Timmerman's 31. They're in a 2-1-2, it looks like, Hack.
Yep.
Williams from the corner. He drains the
That'll get you out of it. That three-point shot will get you out of that real quick. Timmerman's the one that scored 16 a game for him. And I think 45 is Farner.
I believe you're right. Shot up, no good. Morgan with a strong
Look, there
rebound.
it is, James on the bunny.
Long. He's hammered, no call.
I thought he was hammered too. Notrot missed that call down around the thinking.
Timmerman to Farner.
That's Peel, the quarterback off the football team. That's Timmerman there. That's their horse.
He's going to call Farner
Should
over
be a
the
foul
back.
on Farner.
We'll listen to Ted Quinn. I don't even know who coaches Althoff.
That foul was on Farner, yes. I'm trying to pick it up from Ted Quinn there without us having the numbers.
Oh, here it is. Greg Lieb.
Greg Lieb from Flores, their coach, yes.
Morgan, no good from three. Wilson with a strong rebound.
Oh,
Williams.
nice pass.
Oh.
He had him, though.
Heading for a second. Nocky with a big defense.
Good job, John.
To Morgan on the break. He lays it up and in.
Good job. Good left hand. Good strong left hand. Good pass. We got it out and went. 2 passes. The only time the ball touched the floor was on the 1 dribble Morgan used. Strick getting ready to check in. Oh, boy, did he put a hammer on. 55 put a hammer on Gamber. I'm going to tell you, Coach Pankos like 55, that hammer he put on. 6'5", 255.
Clayton draws the foul on Wilson.
That's a tough call always because he's turned into him and chesting him. James is just holding his ground, and then he brings the ball into him for the foul. This Althoff team started off 0-4. They're 10-8. I think they beat O'Fallon during the year, but they just got tapped by Belleville West the other night by 32.
I saw that score and was kind of surprised because Belleville West is another team that started off strong and then they've kind of fizzled a little bit.
We got Morgan and Wilson taking a seat. We got Strickland and McClure in.
4:46 left in the first period. Clayton's second free throw, no good. It's 11-4, Mount Vernon.
Bring it, John.
Kent from 3, no good. Gets
Good
his own
foul.
rebound. Puts a shot up.
Look at
Tip by
Strick on the glass. Strick loves that glass work.
Gets it to Williams.
Gonna go to the stripe. Roundball, we got a break in the action here too. I want to wish your father get well message up there in the hospital. Rob Wilt, my partner's father's in the hospital. His mother's here tonight. His father went in tonight for some testing, I understand, Rob. So good old Mr. Wilt, he's going to miss old son boy here working tonight, but he'll see it on the tube Tuesday.
That sounds, thanks, Hack. I appreciate that.
Also, while we got a little break here, I know I'm kind of raising some plaudits here. Coach Tick got his 300th wrestling victory this week, and I think Teddy's going to mention it tonight. Tick's in the house, by the way, and I think they might be going to mention it. That's quite an accomplishment. 300 wins is a lot of wins.
Two. Strick gets a shot up, won't go.
See, with Strick, you never know if he's going to shoot a jump hook, a hook, or a jump shot. You don't know which one to guard.
And Tick got number 301 last night against Murfreesboro.
Right, big one. They brought the whole crew up. Murfreesboro did. They told me Big Woody and everybody was up here. See, that big guy can't put it on the floor. There's just no way he can put it on the floor.
Williams spins, shoots and scores. A beautiful move.
There's sometimes when I wonder how he knows where the basket is. He's got a great court sense. Timeout, 14-4. Rams are up. 20-second timeout for the Crusaders.
And once again, a sold-out crowd here in Chagnon Gymnasium.
I think one of the keys I mentioned was get the crowd into it early. They're into it at the 3:50 mark. They were into it at the 8-minute mark. I saw Tim Holloway and Kevin Bowen coming tonight. Tim's student teaching in K through 5 in Belleville now, and in 2 or 3 weeks he'll be going to Belleville East, which could be a thorn in our side come sectional time, super sectional time. Because you got east side, you got west, you got Edwardsville, Collinsville, Granite City in that conference, and they're all capable of beating each other on a given night.
Well, we'll see who comes out of that Collinsville sectional. Hopefully the Rams will come out of the Salem sectional.
Hopefully they will.
Clayton on top. Timmerman, no good.
Good job on the box. Good job by Gamber. I'm going to catch 13's name here. I didn't have that one. He's one. I think that's McKelvey.
I'm going to try to get some of these written down if I can.
I think that's McKelvey. He's a 6'7" kid, a real stick. John Nocky with the ball out front. McClure over to Nocky. Kent gives it up and down fake. Come right back to him. That's it. There it is. Baseliner.
Strick inside, puts it up, no good.
Yes, McKelvey's a 6'7" junior, 185. That's number 13. Give you a quick run on the numbers, Rob. Farner's 45. Clayton's 55. Timmerman's 31. Peel's back in there. He's 21. Dan Peel. I'm thinking that's Peel. I thought he called Peel. We're really at a disadvantage here with the Crusaders not putting any numbers down there.
Tough shot put up by number 23. Long pass to Williams. Fakes up, gets the shot up. Doesn't go. I think he would have counted it.
I do too. I think he was going to count it. We got the ball down there quick, about as quick as the Illini did last night. How about Victor Chukadebe? Deuce me.
I would have loved to have seen that game. I don't think it was on anywhere, was it?
It was up on the satellite somewhere. Harry's satellites broke.
Oh,
That hurts us.
I bet he's about to...
I'll tell you what, I talked to Larry. I tried to get Harry to come tonight. I had an extra ticket at John Griffin's, and Shaky's sitting in that seat tonight, and I'd like to have Harry come in tonight because Harry's a diehard Ram fan.
Yes, he is.
But he's a bigger U of I fan, if that's possible. And bigger than that, he's a Cub fan, and that's not good.
That's a tough combination. Kent Williams' free throw makes it 16-4, 2:45 remaining, first period.
I'm curious to see if that's Peel 21. I remember him being bigger than that. They list Peel at 6'3". 21's not 6'3".
I agree.
But he was their starting point guard last year and their starting quarterback in football.
You know, when they send it inside to the big kid, it's open season because he just can't handle the ball.
Right, he's got
well.
bad hands and he likes to put it on the floor.
Naki from three, no good.
We got to follow that one now. Stay with it. Put a little pressure on here now. What's John? He may work that pressure up and down the floor here on him.
We'll see if Ted announces number 41.
I'm going to try to pick it up here. I got the headset off. Ted may not mention it yet. '23 is the new replacement. He's off the JV game.
Oh, what a tough
I don't know.
shot.
That might be Peel. He say Foss?
Well, we're Doug McMorris is 21.
That's it. Peel must not be out there. Unless that's 41 that just came in. We're at a loss here, fans.
Naki open from three.
Good shot by John. We did a good job moving the ball.
It's 19-6 with 90 seconds remaining in the first period.
These girls are selling these Mount Vernon Rams. I'll tell you what. I've got two already. My buddy Shaky bought one. Booty's buying one. Mr. Pancos has got two.
We'll see who the foul is. Number 23. We'll get his name.
Look at those Rams. Look at those Rams go. I got a couple at home. Maybe I can bring them and sell them for $10.
Number 23 is David Latipo, 5'11" senior. 1:20 left, first period. Rams up by 13.
Good face by Kent.
Althoff's gone man-to-man.
Good job by James.
Nice entry pass from Chris Morgan. James Wilson lays it in. It's 21-6.
There's no way they can man us, Rob, with our motion offense. That was a classic example right there.
Belleville.
Good job by McClure getting through that pick.
Looking for Timmerman. He's guarded by McClure.
Good block. Good block by Kyle McClure, I'm sorry.
Kyle with the rejection.
Good job, Kyle. I knew Quinn couldn't jump that high. I should have known that wasn't Quinn. Quinn will like that, won't he? I see him relaxing over there against the top row.
Gennaro Hawkins replaces McClure in the Mount Vernon lineup. Latipo from way downtown, no good. That was
McMorris.
Doug McMorris.
With a two-night set for us, we may do a lot of subbing.
Long road trip to Taylorville tomorrow night.
I wonder if they're going cheese or charter. I think they might be going charter up there, since it's a guarantee game probably for us. It's in a shootout, and I don't recall who the other teams are in it.
Well, the Taylorville girls play right before Mount Vernon and Taylorville boys, and then Waverly and Edinburgh in the opener.
Okay, Waverly and Edinburgh. Coach Rick Wagahoff's at Edinburgh.
12-11. Hawkins gets it down to
Nice
Gamber.
pass, nice pass.
No good. Morgan.
Take the backside, count it. We're going to get a shot out of it. Scott was so wide open, he was surprised. You think it's warmer in here tonight, Rob, or is it just because I got two sweaters on and Polar Tech?
It certainly is. We'll see who 41 is here. 41 is Jim Beaver, a 6'4" senior.
Tomorrow night's opponent, Taylorville, is struggling this year. Friday night's opponent, the Centralia Orphans, ought to pull off a double set this weekend. They got Marion at home and Skokie on the road. So they should probably have about 8 or 9, 10 victories by the time they come here next week.
Next Friday, I'm sure it'll be sold out. It'll be sold out early when the Orphans come to town.
You better get here early.
Morgan's second free throw up and in. It's 23-6. Exactly 6 seconds remaining.
I'm going to tell you what, I think everybody's anticipating that game as we come down these last 6 seconds.
That shot was blocked by Kent Williams.
And I think you're going to find it'll be a very picturesque game. It's going to be a game that's going to set the tempo as a litmus test. And we're going to go back to the old ways. I think it's reached I think that rivalry thing and some of the nastiness that went through it has reached the end, and we're going to turn it around, I think.
Well, we can only hope so.
I hope so.
At the end of one period of play, Mount Vernon 23, Belleville Althoff 6. We'll be right back.
Are you tired of a generic one-size-fits-all bicycle? Then see the experts at Bicycle Fitness Center. The pros at BFC can provide you with a tailored fit bicycle and accessories for family, fitness, and fun. At BFC, we offer professional one-on-one sales and service to determine which of our products best fits your special needs. All types of riding aren't the same. Equipment isn't either. For professional service, quality equipment, and fast, friendly repairs, see the Bicycle Fitness Center. Open Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. to 7 p.m., Saturday 10 to 4, and Sunday, gone biking.
Man, that's some great pizza. So you got any more? Nope, that's it. It's all gone, boy.
At Little Caesars, you get 2 great-tasting pizzas for one low price. Everyone knows that.
Lay down.
Dog's gone squirrely.
Duke, cool it.
Well, the big Clayton kid can't quite get up that high.
He doesn't have the hops.
Morgan drives baseline. Back to Gamber.
That's a pretty good setup right there. And a little gimme. Good job. Turn him. That's it.
Back out to Timmerman from 3. No good. They're going to call it off.
He called that a little late, didn't he, though?
The guy wire.
We talked about some of the games, Rob. I just want to mention Jeff Harmon's not here tonight. Tomorrow night, his old alma mater, the Chihuahuas, and the 2 T-Town Wooden Shoes will be striking it up.
Knocky no good from downtown. Morgan retrieves the miss. Over the top to Williams. He's almost out of bounds. Good thing that heel didn't come down.
Good shot on the skip pass.
Morgan from way
Count
downtown. Chris Morgan.
Count it. That's a good counter. I want to come back on that T-Town St. Anthony game when we get a break in the action.
McMorris. Latipo on the wing, guarded by Morgan.
Get through. That's it, John. Good job.
I thought
good
he
job.
might have walked there. Timmerman from 3. No good. Good push off by Clayton. He's going to get the offense. No, it doesn't go. Timmerman back up and in.
Timmerman's a good player. He'll be a good JUCO player. John's matched up with him. John's doing a good job on him. They're back in their zone now. There he is on the far side. Come right back with it.
Williams from the corner. Yes.
Count it.
Kent Williams. It's 29-8. 6:20 remaining.
I'm going to tell you one thing, Rob. The Althoff Crusaders don't want to get us in a running match. They're barely making it down the floor. They've been beat enough times this year. They're figuring we don't have to do it again. See, John's matched up with Timmerman. Good job, John. See how he squeezed through that pick?
Oh, good defense by Gamber. Williams comes out of there with it. Shakes and bakes down the lane. Kicks to Morgan from 3.
Count it.
Yes.
Count it.
Chris Morgan.
They're on fire. They're on fire. Coach Lee's going to have to get a timeout here.
I hear you. Going to get T.O., baby. It's 32-8. 5:45 left. First half action from Chagnon Gym. Inside to Clayton. He turns on Wilson. Puts up the shot. Rattles out.
He doesn't even have a shot. That's a throw.
They find Williams on the wing. He drives, shoots, and scores.
They've given it up, buddy. They're starting to bust already. They want to get back on 59th and Main in Belleville.
They're going to get a TO. 5:26 left in the first half. Mount Vernon 34, Althoff 8. This big crowd on their feet once again.
Jeff Harmon, our boss, called me today. Want to know if I could help him out in the National Trail Tournament up at Altamont, where I used to be. And everybody I was with at Altamont's gone and retired or dead by now. We called up and couldn't help him out. I was really disappointed that I couldn't get a hold of Gary Ellis, who could have got him in the past game. But my point being, if you're a basketball aficionado, you know St. Anthony and T-Town, when they get together, they're starting mass tomorrow morning about noon. Game starts tomorrow night, 7:30, one game. Shoehorn, you'll get in with a shoehorn. It's the only way in.
And where are they playing that at?
At Altamont.
At Altamont.
In the Altamont Dome. And St. Anthony's 19-0, and I think T-Town's 18-1.
Wow.
And they haven't played each other yet in the conference game yet.
Well, if we weren't going to Taylorville,
I'll
that'd
tell
be
you.
a good place to go.
That'd be the place, buddy. That would be the place. Even Griff even called up and tried to pull some strings from his locals up there and couldn't get it done.
Well, the Althoff cheerleaders find their way to the north end line, and here come the Crusaders. Naki's guarding Timmerman right now.
Oh!
Holy cow. They're going to call it on
He
Clayton.
ran right through him. He ran right through him. Also, James did a pretty good job on it, but he ran right through him.
James,
You remember how heavy that kid was last year when we went over there to play?
Well, now, you're not getting him confused with the big kid that...
Played football at Colorado?
Where did he end up going? I think he ended up going to... I can't think of it.
He hurt us in the game.
His name was Porter.
Porter, yes.
Porter kid.
Right.
Now, I don't remember Clayton.
No, he was a JV'er.
Okay, all right, I'm with you. 1-1 for Wilson. He drains the first.
Yeah, Porter was the big kid. I think he went to Colorado or because remember the coach was there that day. Schott had told me.
That's right, because we were talking to Schott before the game.
Yeah, it wasn't Colorado because it wasn't Neuheisel. It was John Cooper from Ohio State was there that day.
36-8.
We're playing basketball, not football, so we don't have to worry about them.
Tipped out of bounds by Kent Williams. 5:05 remaining in the first half. It's Mount Vernon Ram, tenacious man-to-man defense holding the Crusaders to single digits here in the early going. Timmerman from downtown, yes.
And that was NBA rain.
Naki gonna answer, no good.
You see, they never did get down the floor, though.
McAvilly on the rebound, Lapido, Morris to Timmerman, he drives right. Strick with a big rejection.
Strick did a great job coming off his
Long
man.
to Williams, he puts a shot up.
That's goaltending all the way. Count it. That's one call that Rob and I didn't miss.
I thought Kent might have been fouled, but
I
there
did
was no
too.
call. He'll get 2 points anyway.
Well, they did a good job taking the angle to the basket away from Kent. But I thought he got fouled also in the meantime.
Creel goes with McClure, Williams, Gamber, Strickland, and Naki. Timmerman drives on Naki.
Good job, good job. Got there a half step late. See, Kyle had his back to the play. Doug's telling Kyle had his back to the ball. You can't have, you got to see the ball you man theory. If he sees the ball, then he sees him coming. He saw him coming too late.
Scott Timmerman's listed at 6'2", 180.
He was their leading scorer last year.
Didn't you say? I think he's averaging about 16 points a game.
Yeah, Farner was 10. He was 16. Peel, who's, I don't know if Peel's not playing. Peel was like 12.
He completes the three-point play. It's 38-14. 4:15 remaining. Oh,
good
beautiful pass from Gamber.
Good job, good job. Good pass from Naki to Gamber to Strickland.
4 minutes remaining, 40-14. Rams on top by 26.
Good job,
Oh,
good
great
job,
defense
good
by
job.
Williams. He dove for that pass, came up with a steal. He's going to get him a basket right here. Oh, what a beautiful no-look pass. Strick reverse.
He loves that move. That's the Strick. Nice pass. When you penetrate and dish, something you break the defense down.
And a great finish by the big junior, Steve Strickland.
Strick likes that reverse, that up and under reverse.
I missed the big dunk in the JV.
So did I.
Lapido, they look for Timmerman down low. McMorris, no good. Williams runs it down in the corner.
Look to the corner. He's going to find John over there. There's John in the corner, inside.
Strick. Back to John for three. No good. Gamber with some
Good
great
job by
board
Gamber
work.
on the box. Good job by Gamber on the box, Rob.
He'll shoot the 1-and-1.
We got a full house here, I know that. They said they sold her out at 6:15. They closed her down.
Well, I think Frank Hartman's got the toughest job.
He wants...
All right, I got
How's
it.
that, Bill? We were too heavy on it? Yeah, Frank's got the tough job. That's why he gets those big bucks.
Williams and Naki, one of the best guard tandems in the state of Illinois. They get a rest.
They sure are.
Hawkins into the lineup. Also, Chris Morgan back in.
See where Kent was nominated for the McDonald's game with 1,500 people. However, you got to remember Illinois usually gets, and I thought Doug made a good point. Illinois usually gets 2 or 3 people, and Kent's probably in the top 2 or 3 in the state.
Lapido guarded by McClure. That's a double dribble. Gets away with it.
Yeah.
McMorris guarded by Morgan. Timmerman guarded by Hawkins.
They like to reverse. Good job by Strick. He loves
Tough shot put up by 21.
Hey, Timmerman's got some hops. Did you see him go to the hole there? Timmerman flat out has some hops.
It has to be frustrating for a good ball player like Timmerman to play on a team where he's not getting a lot of help.
Yeah.
Not that the Crusader kids don't try hard. They're putting in a lot of effort, but more of a football school than a basketball school, and from all indications will become a South 7 conference school now that O'Fallon has been accepted officially.
It looks like it. I read that in the Post, and then I get to Freeburg quite a bit and read the Belleville News-Democrat, and they had a big deal in there. You know, the Southwest voted O'Fallon in unanimously, and it's just, they just write it up as if it's a given. I don't know about Althoff, but they write it up like it's a given for Althoff in the South 7, and maybe it is. I guess it's not any worse than not having anybody.
Gamber makes 1 of 2. It's 45-14.
We'll have to step it up in football another notch, but the master here, who's sitting just to my immediate right, can do it.
Brad Pancoast in charge of the Mount Vernon football program. I can't think of anyone I'd rather have in charge.
I can't either.
McMorris from 3, no good. Clayton with the rebound, puts the shot up, no good.
He cannot shoot. He throws it up there.
Big James with a strong rebound.
He throws it up there like a football lineman.
Hawk drives, lays it up.
Good job by Gennaro.
Gennaro Hawkins goes baseline.
Gennaro's got some pipes on him. He looks like the Edwardsville team. They all had those kind of pipes.
Well, that Edwardsville team looked good and strong. They had a kind of an off shooting night. Good help from Hawkins.
Great help.
Shot up, no good. Gamber with a strong rebound as Beaver misses. McClure down to Morgan.
All the way across.
The top to Hawk. He's going to drive that baseline again.
He loves that baseline.
Morgan from 3. Yes!
Count it. He's on fire.
Chris Morgan.
What I like about him getting on fire since the holiday tournament, he's been doing it every game.
He's playing with fire in his eye. Watch 41. He's setting some vicious picks. Count it. Scott Gamber picks up the foul.
He got him on the shove with the back. I didn't get him on the foul in the wrist or anything. Looks like he talked about the hand in the back.
Speaking of Scott Gamber, one of his dad, Terry Gamber's old teammates in the house tonight. Bill Kirk played alongside with my brother and Gary Jones.
Right, Dollar Bill Kirk.
And Danny Hester was a junior on that team. They lost to Marion.
Good box, excellent box.
Ray Fossey and Marion defeated Mount Vernon in the first super sectional held at the SIU Arena in March of 1965.
Saw it. Quite a game.
Morgan, he's going to take it to the hole. Lays it up. Oh, won't go. Gamber with a strong rebound. He's
thought he got hammered. I thought he got hammered. Kevin didn't give us a call, neither did Gary.
Timmerman gets a pick, puts up the 3. Yes.
He's liking it without John Naki in there. He's liking it. John wasn't giving him the ball, much less the shot. He couldn't get the ball. 42 seconds ago. I know it's getting near half. Mr. Pancoast just sprinted out of here.
Mount Vernon on top, 50
Good call.
to 19. I think a lot of the Mount Vernon crowd applauding 41. Very physical out there.
Yeah.
Probably should have picked up a little foul, a couple of fouls earlier, but they finally get him. Wilson's first, no good. Super bonus, he'll shoot 2.
They had a collision of 2 of their players. I don't think Peel's out there. I remember Peel is muscular, 6'3", left-hander. He might be laid up. It didn't say. Now, he was a starter for him last year, but he's not a difference maker, believe me, folks. He is not a difference maker.
35 seconds left in the first half. Wilson, second free throw. Up and in, 51-19.
I see in the Trib today where Sonny's Jaguars are starting to pick up the pace.
Well, anytime you've got a 6'10" kid with the ability of Leon Smith.
And then you got Amari Sawyer, and then you got Emmanuel Dildy, who can't. Emmanuel's not even in the starting lineup again. Sonny gets mad at him, he sits him.
John Goggenauer into the Ram lineup.
John's getting some good PT. Good job by John. I thought he had a good steal.
That foul on Mount Vernon, only their fifth. It'll be the Crusaders' ball out of bounds with 25 seconds remaining.
I see where Sonny's 14-6 now, though.
The Jaguars building momentum, trying to get out of that tough public league.
Well, you knew they weren't going to lay down. You got John in there and John in there.
Timmerman fades away, shoots short.
Good box, good board.
Scott Gamber tells Gustafson, man, that's a foul.
A little warm in here, Rob. 17 to go. 17 ticks on the clock.
It's still not as hot as it was down at Carbondale 2 weeks ago.
I felt like the old proverbial fox in the forest part out there.
Kent, beautiful pass to Flood.
Good job. Oh, Big John, get in the hole.
Won't go. Goggenauer.
Get in there,
foul.
Scott. Count it. We banged on the boards. We had 4 attempts. Doug's shaking his head on that, though. That's a good, hard-working first half.
At the end of the first half, Mount Vernon 51, Belleville Althoff 19. We'll be right back for third period action right after this.
For the true athlete, there's only one place to shop. Southern Illinois Sporting Goods. Get your Adidas gear here. From shoes to bags to hats and activewear, you'll find a large selection of Southern Illinois Sporting Goods. Show your true colors with Mount Vernon Rams gear. We've got Oakley shades, and if you need it to play, you can find it at Southern Illinois Sporting Goods. With our custom screen printing and embroidery, we can put your logo on whatever you want. Southern Illinois Sporting Goods, 2920 Veterans Memorial Drive in Mount Vernon, where the true athlete shops.
Are you considering commercial building expansion? That's a good sign that your business is successful. It got that way because of good decisions. Make another good decision and call Ray Black & Sons for your next expansion. They're a leader in construction of pre-engineered metal buildings. Ray Black & Sons can save you 20 to 25% because they perform 95% of all the work. Site work, concrete flat work, plumbing, electrical, and steel erection. Ray Black & Sons, your premier pre-engineered metal building contractor. Large enough to do the job, small enough to care.
We're back for second half action here at Chagnon Gym. Make that sold out Chagnon Gym. It's going to be the Crusaders ball. First possession, Rams on top 51-19. Head coach Doug Creel goes with his original starting 5. Timmerman buries the 3.
He buried that one. He's a shooter.
Naki guarded by McMorris.
Get right back in. There's the give and go.
Beautiful fadeaway jump shot.
Good job.
Kent Williams.
The old screen and roll. If Kent didn't want to dump it down, he could have kicked it off to James.
Well, he was looking. He was
looking.
Yeah,
He was. He looked him right down the pipe.
Timmerman guarded by Naki.
Good job, John.
Naki busts through the pick set by the 6'6", 250-pound Kenny Clayton, number 55.
And I checked with Gus. Peel's not with him tonight.
Was it an injury or
he didn't know.
Illness?
He did not know.
You know, it is the cold and flu season. Clayton powers one off glass, gets it to go. Kent drives, back to Gamber.
Step up, right there.
Morgan puts it up and in.
Good job. They don't guard you. They're not going to guard you. They're going to Matador all the way through is what they're doing. They're giving that smoke screen defense.
We're a minute and a half into the third period. Rams 55, Crusaders 24. Timmerman fighting to get open. McMorris puts the shot up, no good.
Good weak side by John on
Naki
the glass.
on the rebound.
He's looking.
drives, rejected by McElville.
Well, he was up on it. He was up on it.
Farner, no good. Clayton,
Oh!
they're going to call that on James Wilson.
All that does is give us a foul because I know he's not going to make the free throws if he's going to shoot it. They're going to take it out, it looks like. No, they're going to shoot it. I'm thinking he's not going to bury these, Rob. If he makes them, he's going to use all the rim or the bankboard, one of the two. It won't be the swisheroo.
Well, we'll see. His first one's up.
Oh, take your gloves off.
Oh, we're going to have some of the
Bricklayers Union, where's the Masons at?
Hawk and the boys are going to have to tighten those bolts up on the back of that north rim.
Whoa!
He drains the second one, though.
They always make a storyteller out of you, don't they?
55-25.
Good defense there. That's a good pick and roll.
James, jump ball.
Good call. Good call.
Possession arrow in favor of Mount Vernon.
How about SLU's victory last night?
Over Louisville.
Louisville, they handle them pretty well. The spoon ball plays well at home.
Gamber just inside the line. No good. It's going to be Crusaders ball.
He hurried that shot, Scott did. He didn't get it. He didn't gather himself, didn't get his feet under it.
And with a big winning basket for the Fighting Illini, Victor Chukwushekade.
All right, my man Victor.
Gamber with a steal. Oh, that ball didn't come back to him. Over the top, Timmerman down low into Clayton.
I'm still not totally opposed
Morris,
to my...
short. Nice release out to Kent Williams. He lays it over the rim.
I'm still not going to back off my prediction they'll go 500 in the Big Ten. They could drip off 5 or 6 in a row. All they need to do is get a little confidence. I think they'll get the Buckeyes at home tomorrow night.
Look at James get on the floor. Gamber on the floor. Timmerman shot.
We've always got people on the floor.
Timmerman gets on the floor. 3-on-1. Williams lays it up and in.
Good body control. Great body control. He looked him off. The guy just slid a bit and he went around him.
59-25. Just under 5 minutes to play in the third period. Gamber's going to get that steal before it's all over.
He's going to get it.
Well, Coach Lee must not like that seat we've given him down there because he's
I watched him.
well, now he's going to sit down. Like you said, he'd make a liar out of you every time.
Yeah, exactly. I watched him during the JV game. He was up the whole JV game, coaching his JVs. First-year man with the program, and I'm sure he wants to just make sure it's all done his way.
Speaking of the JVs, Gus Gillespie's JV Rams
what
a blowout victory over the Crusaders. Kyle with a steal.
Bring it, bring it, bring it.
3-on-1. Low look to Williams. Lays it up with the left hand.
Strong left hand.
Beautiful
Good strong
assist.
left hand.
Assist to Kyle McClure. Kyle picked up a couple of notches in the scorebook there, a steal and an assist. They're going to call Gamber down low. Strick and Gennaro Hawkins into the Mount Vernon lineup. Kent Williams and James Wilson find a seat.
Rob, do you know, did Hugh Ball mention at halftime about Tick's 300 wins? He was going to. Teddy, did he mention about Tick?
No, maybe they'll do it at the end of the third quarter. Gamber.
Don't want to get hurt now on it. Go after it hard, but don't go after it where you're going to get hurt.
He's over there. I think my old classmate Randy Jenkins would have caught him in that corner.
They'll take care of him. Jack Hamilton down there. Terry Swinnon.
Barber Jenkins is right in that corner too. Farner's shot no good.
Oh boy, that was nasty.
Gamber and Clayton. Strick's hung up.
I'm telling you what, Strick don't want to get hung up too much. He'll snap that puppy arm of his. He used that forearm for the fulcrum. He had the wedge of fulcrum and what's the 3 parts of the physics of that? I'm not much on that science.
You've lost me already. Timmerman won't get it to go.
Look at Strick, he's all
hustle.
over. Strick just likes to play.
They're going to give that to Mount Vernon. 4 minutes remaining in the third period. 61-25.
Who's Littrell down here looking at?
Timmerman and Nocky. Strick drives. Fouled. He'll shoot 2. McElville picks up. I think that's 4 on
the old Strick. I'll tell you, I could just sit and watch Strick play. He can always bring out the best in my laughter. because he's going to play hard. You never know what's going to happen with Strick. Ooh.
He'll shoot 2. First one up. Nothing but net.
Couple Althoff Crusaders coming in here. I don't know. We got 41. I'm not sure on that one.
41 is Jim Beaver. He's a 6'4" senior, and number 23, Lapido, a 5'11" senior. Strick makes them both. It's 63-25.
Strick likes to go to that stripe and get that high archer.
Creel goes with McClure, Nocky, Strick, Gamber, and Hawkins.
Good job of getting through. Get through, John. That's it, John. Come up on him. John played that smart. He had no dribble left. He just played the passing lanes.
Morris puts up a tough shot. Strick and Gamber go after it. Nocky's down low.
Tell you what, Rob, not only are they tough shots, they can't shoot, other than Timmerman. He can shoot the ball with anybody.
Yeah, Hack mentioned an old softball buddy of mine from Decatur, head basketball coach at Millikan University, down here looking at Timmerman and Nocky. Told him the word I got is Nocky's looking at Vincennes, maybe trying to play Division I at a major Division I school after 2 years at Vincennes. And speak of the devil, John Nocky gets a well-deserved rest at the 3:27 mark.
Well, I'm convinced he can play Division I. We've talked about it before. Brian Grauer plays it from Missouri. You just got to get the chance.
Gogenauer into the Mount Vernon lineup.
There's nobody that plays the point much better than Brian Grauer also. Oh, he's going to showboat it. He almost showboated it.
He almost,
up there into Creel's office.
Almost blew the cripple.
John Flood getting ready to check in also.
Gamber inside the Strick.
Got to get it up higher and away. And then Strick's got to come meet it.
Those cheerleaders are glad that Clayton didn't dive into the first row to save that ball.
Now you notice we've cleared the first row off of where the Rowdy Rams used to sit, Chaos Corner. That's all cheerleaders now. That's the way it used to be. Now they've gone back the old way again. Break for the ball. Come to the ball.
Finds Gennaro Hawkins.
It's twice we made that pass.
Gogenauer, I thought he was going to get that steal.
The key thing is hustle. We've talked about hustle with this squad all year.
35 going to come in. We'll see what his name is. See Lady Rams leading scorer Rashida Love in the house with former Ram Kenny Knox.
Yep.
Is Gustafson shook up there a little bit? Did he?
I don't know. What happened to Gary? I noticed the seat empty down here, number 12. I wonder where our erstwhile varsity football mentor is. He's not. He must be down taking care of something down in the locker room.
Greg Gustafson's okay. We're set to resume action. 2:51 left in the third period. Mount Vernon 63, Althoff 28.
That's quite a score, isn't it?
Could be the football score next year. Timmerman from way downtown.
Well, he likes to drain it.
Hawkins on the wing, Strick on top.
Got him.
Down low, Gogenauer, McClure, no good. Hawkins gets the rebound.
Good job, Strick's gonna bury.
Timmerman rebounds, pushes it up the right side.
That was not a good possession for
Started
the Rams.
by Hawkins. Good defense by Gennaro. Timmerman off the pick. He's fouled. He'll shoot 2.
Timmerman likes to play. He just loves to play. He just loves to play. He'll work hard to get his shot. He'll work hard on the dribble to keep his shot.
Well, I mentioned Rashida Love. I also see Marcy Johnson in the crowd as Sarah Rennie's Lady Rams. I think they're 21-4. And the funny thing, Hack, was they win 5 games against 0 losses in the Belleville West tournament and dropped 4 spots in the AA poll from 9 to 13.
Yep.
My goodness.
You wonder what you got to do for respectability, don't you? R-E-S-P-C-T.
That's my boy Hack.
I was going to strike a few bars of that, but I think the people turn off the tube and some of the players would be razzing me, I think, if I started singing.
Hawkins drives baseline, rejected. Timmerman comes out of there with it. 1-on-3, but he gets McMorris on the wing. Tough shot, short. Strick with a nice rebound.
Well, we're getting a little sloppy in our offensive sets, but it's hard not to be sloppy in a 30-point spread in the middle of the third quarter.
McClure drives, puts up the shot. Beautiful. I think you could
Good
see
shot by Kyle, taking it to the rack.
he was 41's trying to get a piece of Kyle. Wow.
I'm going to tell you what, Timmerman wants them all. He wants all of them.
That was from JoJo range. Watch 41, Hack. Watch this 41.
41 or 31?
41. Strick with a beautiful drive.
Strick all the way. Give it a stutter step in there.
41, the kid with a knee brace on. Watch him down here
All
on
right.
the offensive end. He's going to get him a piece.
Oh,
Look at him. You got to call
That's got to be
that.
a block. He got him. He
All
got
right.
He got
I
him.
could see that one coming before they got over half court.
I'll tell you what, there's two pretty good sets of shoulders meeting with that kid in Gennaro.
So,
He put a shot on him, didn't he? My teeth are sore from watching that.
well, the coach is talking to him too. He's going,
Yeah.
hey, that's stupid.
Yeah.
Freshman D'Artagnan Blunt getting ready to come in. Next stoppage of play. McClure, Flood, Wilson, Goggenauer, and Hawkins.
Boy, I
Goggenauer
like
drives.
that. I like that.
Oh, he slashes to the hole
They're
and
gonna
lays
like
it
him.
off glass.
They're going to like him.
69-36. 50 seconds remaining in the third period. That shot up by number 35.
Oh, he
no
get a
good.
shove.
James
Look,
outlets
look.
to McClure.
That's it.
To Goggenauer. He lays it with the right hand. Hey, that's goaltending.
He had his hand in the net. He had his hand in the
Hand
net.
in the net. Shook the basket.
Yeah, hand in the net.
Timmerman from downtown. No good. Oh, Flood and Goggenauer can't come up with it.
I want to see, is John matched up with him, Flood, or John Gokkenauer matched up with Timmerman? Let's see what we're going to get here.
We'll watch and see when they come out of this inbound. Blunt replaces Hawkins.
Gokkenauer is. I'd
They're
like to
gonna-
see my man Flood matched up with him. Put a forearm shot on him.
Goggenauer fought his way through a double pick. McMorris, he's just too flat. He's too
Yeah.
flat.
Well, the point I was going to make,
Plenty of time. 17 seconds left in the third period.
it's old John out there handling the ball.
Kyle comes to get it. We're down to 10, 9.
Let's do something with it now. You got to attack it. Ah, it's a weak pass. Weak pass.
5.5 left in the third period. 69-36.
John's got to come meet the ball also. That's always a two-man deal. Come meet the ball and play him off your hip.
They find Timmerman. He gets a shot up. No good. McClure with the rebound. And at the end of 3 periods of play, Mount Vernon 69, Belleville Althoff 36. And we'll be back for the fourth right after this.
It's not just about making plans. It's about making a difference and taking an interest, not just earning it. At Edward Jones, it's about more than investing. It's about knowing you. Edward Jones, investing in you and your dreams.
For quality investments and personal service, stop by or call me, Doug Croshan in Mount Vernon.
Tools make the difference. The difference between doing a job or not doing the job at all. The right tools can make auto repair quick and efficient, but the right tools cannot do the job alone. At Martin's Automotive Center, our ASE certified technicians utilize these tools and the expertise that comes with them to diagnose, find a solution, and repair a mechanical problem with your automobile. You can trust Martin's Automotive Center to solve your mechanical problems quickly and efficiently.
Yeah, we got Flood out with the ball on top. Look at this squad we got out here. All of them are returnees for next year, and a nice stroke and a float. I don't think people realize how good he's going to be.
John Goggenauer. I wish he was a sophomore.
You know, the thing about these guys on the floor now, their best competition's been in practice.
Look at Goggenauer with that steal. He just ripped the ball away. He's going to take it to the hole. He's hammered. He'll shoot 2.
The thing about these guys on the floor and the reserves who haven't been in yet, their best competition's not in a JV game or in a low-level varsity game. Their best practice is in practice. I'm going to tell you what, in a normal year, 2 or 3, and this is an abnormal year with 6 seniors that are as solid as this bunch.
Right.
You don't have that every 4 years. And some of these cats would be playing if we didn't have all that strength and depth with those seniors.
I agree with you 100%.
And there's one at the stripe. Strick's another one. Big James already playing. John would be playing. You're talking about 9 deep.
Well, that's what I tried to say earlier in the year when some of the Woodlawn and Waltonville people took offense.
I understand.
But anyway, I'll leave it at that. Farner rejected by Strick.
Well, every once in a while we all get phone calls, Rob.
That's right. Flood with a nice pass to Strick.
Good pass again. See, we overpass, though. You can overpass.
Big James in the paint, won't go. Clayton.
Oh, D'Artagnan. I don't know if he caught it. He didn't catch it head on.
Thank goodness, because Clayton would have knocked the freshman out. But he's a tough kid.
He'll be tough at defensive end next year.
Clayton was fouled down low.
A lot of schools have controversies in their game, like we supposedly had with Centralia. I was reading in the Trib today, and I gave the article to Dr. Garrett. Highland Park and Deerfield, 2 sister schools in the same district, had to cancel the game with about a minute to go. Arch rivals, the kid out of the stands threw a quarter over towards the bench and dropped the kid right in the huddle.
Ouch.
Hit him right in the eye. Or hit him right in the eye socket area. If it hit him in the eye, obviously he'd have been out. But it dropped him like a shot hog.
There's Peel right there. That's Peel right there in the leather
that
jacket.
Looks like it.
I wonder, he must be sick because he's...
I'm saying he's hobbled. Yeah, that's him. Yeah, he had that Terry Howard hairline.
Yeah, because when I was coaching in that Belleville tournament, the one time Doug let me coach in the summer.
Did you get a victory?
Well, we played Althoff, got the victory, and they've got that Peel kid so mad because Kyle McClure told the kid to get some Rogaine, and he went off. Then he was trying to hurt people.
You know, that used to make me mad when a guy told me if I had that nose full of quarters, I'd be a millionaire. I'm still waiting for him to stuff it for me. I'll retire anytime.
Travis Irwin, number 11, into the Ram lineup. Creel goes with Strick. Big James.
Oh, he's got him right there. Take him.
Back to Strick. Strick drives. Oh, my goodness.
You realize how much better Strick's going to be when he uses the right hand on that, where they're not going to be able to play that left hand? Look at D'Artagnan cut that pass. He's playing the passing lane. We got Travis Irwin in there now and Big John on the bench.
Brick put up by 35. Blunt comes out of there with it. Hawkins down the left side. Big James.
You know, you can see a kid and look at him on the hoof and tell he can do something. There it
Over
is.
the top to Strick.
My buddy Larry Shields came in with me tonight. He's seen one game earlier, and he's over there in Griff seats. But he saw D'Artagnan during the JV game, and he said, that kid can play, can't he? And he only seen 30 seconds. You just look at him on the hoof out there, you know he can play. That's a good future for him and the Rams.
Well, Coach Scott Wagner's got a couple more good ball players on the way next year, so Mark Zom's freshman should be in pretty good shape. Hawkins comes out of there with it.
Come hard to the middle. Come to the middle.
Lays it over Farner. Won't go.
Get it on the glass.
Won't go.
We got to get it on the glass. That's ours. Oh, I thought he was on the line.
Farner pushes it up.
Somebody's going to take one here. Purple Hearted.
Clayton. Hammered. Here comes Big James. Big James is pushing it up.
Here he comes. I tell you, my man James.
I thought he was hammered. James.
Look at our bench down there. Those guys are getting a laugh. The only 3 people on the bench, well, Zom's laughing, but Gus and Doug haven't cracked a smile yet, and you and I are falling out of our seats. I got to get a seat, Rob. My legs are about to give out. I laughed so hard, my legs got weak.
Hey, I don't think I've given the score in an hour. 5:21 remaining. Rams 75, Althoff 38.
Oh, give it to him.
Irwin.
Good move, Travis.
Kicks it back to Hawkins.
Oh, nice job. Nice job of ball handling.
Off glass, no good. Clayton gets a big rebound. Swinging
he likes
those
to throw
elbows.
him. He likes to throw him. I'll tell you one thing I like about this, what Coach Lieb has done, and I really, I think Doug probably can appreciate it. We're going to win the game handily. He could have left Timmerman in there to get his numbers. He's playing other guys, which you got to do.
Well, Marion does that with the Cruz kid. They leave him in the end of blowout games.
Do they
so
really?
He can get his 18.
Pad those numbers.
We're going to be playing Marion here one of these days.
Take him right there.
Hawk from 3. No good.
When Hawk sees that on the replay, I know when Hawk sees that on the replay, oh, he called that on Big James. When Hawk sees that on the replay, he's going to see he had the whole baseline for our drive.
This Mount Vernon crowd, even with a 37-point lead, they're not going to cut them any slack. Big James gets a nice round of applause from this sold-out crowd. All right, Hack, here comes my boy, number 41, back into the Crusader lineup.
Yeah.
I'd say keep an eye on him, because he's going to be laying the lumber to somebody.
You don't want to have him check your dentures, do you?
Reminds me of the guy who used to play for the St. Louis Hawks, Gino the Bumper Tormolen.
That's right. I could tell you some stories on the bumper, but I won't go into them. And there's some great ones. Some good stories at a men's club it would be.
Troy Maurer to John Flood. Back to Maurer.
Good job. Scored. Great assist by John also. Give and go, and what an assist.
Was a thing of beauty. 77-38, 4:10 remaining. Lapido drives, rejected. Here comes Blunt. Kicks it to Irwin.
Oh, he's got it. See, there's a little inexperience on D'Artagnan. D'Artagnan keeps that ball.
Irwin lays it up and in.
D'Artagnan keeps that ball in the middle, stops at the foul line. We shoot a layup without any contention. You got to slow it down, stop at the foul line, dish it to 2 lanes.
Number 11, no good. Flood with the rebound.
Look at this. Take care of it, John.
He's got it. He's got it. Irwin comes up with it to Goggenauer from 3.
Hey, I'll tell you what.
That was halfway down.
John's going to get one down. He's strong. He's strong. I think we might be starting to see a little Civil War ball, fire and fall back.
I hear you there. 81-38. Lapido drives, rejected by Goggenauer. Blunt comes out of there with it. Pushes it up to Flood.
Look at the alley right there.
Goggenauer drives. Oh, come on.
We may shoot a couple.
That's rude. Better get that kid out of there.
There's my partner, Rob. Rob thought it was rude. I thought it was a hard foul. He nailed him.
Well, that's what I'm afraid we're going to run into tomorrow night up in Taylorville.
Booty didn't even like that call, and Booty usually never says anything. Booty's giving me the cross arms. The skull, I'm waiting for the skull and the cross arms.
Goggenauer's first free throw rattles out. Corey McGee and Ryan Orrick into the Mount Vernon lineup.
Well, Rob, the next 2 Saturdays, you'll be on your own, buddy.
Yeah, what is that other one? Mount Carmel?
Mount Carmel. I'll not be with you. I got plans with the grandkids and just a few things coming up, and then that following Friday, 2 weeks from tonight, I'll be laying on the beach at Padre Island.
No, that's not right.
I'm going to lay on the beach at night, see if I can get any sun.
You can't go on vacation in the season.
I got to.
That's like those kids in Little League used to take vacation about the time tournament would come around. I used to get so mad at those guys.
Well, you know, I got special permission from Mr. Harmon.
Here comes Corey McGee. Gets it to Goggenauer.
Hey, Corey's got some new shoes on. Look at this. How about our man Corey? He's got a new set of ponies on. Some Nikes.
Good looking shoes.
Are we filling right now or not? Is this what Johnny Carson say, fill it in?
You got that right.
Yeah, I'll be flying out Thursday night over Lincoln's birthday. I got the investment already in the tickets.
What games are you going to miss there?
Just the O'Fallon game.
Just O'Fallon?
Just O'Fallon, oh yeah.
Hey, you know that's going to be a tough game, O'Fallon on the road, because they're going to be wanting to fire in their eye after we beat them by 31 here.
No.
And they're still ranked in the top 10 at the Big School Post-Dispatch poll.
Well, but you know, Belleville East beat them without Patterson.
That was 51-46 in the finals of the Belleville East tournament. What a brick that kid put up.
Patterson was on his recruiting trip to Minnesota. A good quarterback.
Okay. I know who you're talking about now. Goggenauer.
Somebody told me Geddes didn't finish out the year at Minnesota.
He never got in August.
Yeah. What was the deal? Did he go baseball or what?
Yeah, he signed with the Royals. I guess he didn't Prop 48 or whatever they call it.
Yeah.
He didn't hit his test score. I think he had the GPA, but I don't think the test score was there. Gokenauer gets a big round of applause. Creel goes with Blunt, McGee, Orick, Maurer, and Hawkins.
Oh, he's got him back door. See how Corey played that? Corey gave him the back door. You can't give him the back door.
Corey's just going for a steal and a dunk.
Yeah, he's going to release. Corey's working on release time. There's our coach back.
He took a long break. Corey drives. Maurer goes baseline.
Good pass. Good pass.
Hawkins.
Take care of it now. Oh, we're getting sloppy.
McGee from 3. No good. Hawkins with a big rebound. Puts it up. Strong. Won't go. Blunt.
Good, strong rebound. I'm telling you. We need to ask him if he's been taking a nap. You been taking a nap, Coach Pankos?
I think he might have been downstairs reading the Centralia Sentinel letters to the editor.
We missed you. We thought maybe you were taking a nap. Email.
Blunt's first free throw off the back iron. Travis Irwin replaces Ryan Orick.
Yeah, Rob, I'll miss that, and that's it, buddy. We're on the roll then. We're going all the way.
Blunt gets the second one to go. It's 83-40.
We'll probably do a girls' game when the state series starts, won't we, like we did last year?
Well, I sure hope so. I know Bill Allen, when we had Sarah on the Rams report, he promised Sarah that we'd get them on. They're into a little weave here.
Bill's got a full plate at work, though. I know that. He's got
on the
a
rebound.
full plate.
Well, he was in Tennessee all week, but drove 100 miles an hour to get back here in the nick of time tonight. McGee.
Count it. I thought she was going. Torrey did a twister on that one, didn't he? Well, Corey and the twister. Bill was in Tennessee? Bill
was in Tennessee all week. But he got back in time as...
He'll probably sing a few bars of Rocky Top, can he? Or Bill can't sing anyway.
Yeah, that guy can sing. I've heard him sing
Can
a lot
he
of
sing?
times. He's got quite a fine voice. You know, he was in a band at one time.
No, rock band.
A rock and roll band. Kylan Ship.
He looked like he played for Clark Schlimmer and the Blue Notes. I believe he could play for the Polka Notes out of downtown Sparta. Well, I'll tell you what, when we get these blowout games, we put a stretch on.
McGee's first free throw, no good.
We'll be well rested for tomorrow night.
Well, I'm not sure if Bill's going to ride up with us, but I know Robert Morrison and I are heading out tomorrow afternoon.
You're taking the heavy armaments up to look at Mr. Bell. Mr. Bell,
I may have
turn
to.
those tackles on you.
I've been forewarned that they're laying in the weeds up there for me.
And Hutch.
I'm kind of nervous about it.
You've never been nervous till you went to the county fair.
Hawkins.
Oh, he blow by that guy. Did he blow by that guy? Last time you were nervous was when you were at the county fair guessing weights.
They end up down at Honey Bend.
I heard Dan Dierdorf say this morning on his new show on 55 AM. Have you listened to him in the mornings possibly? You're not up usually. He said they were talking about weight. He said when he was with the Big Red, Bill Bidwell had a scale in there. You had to put a penny in it. Check your weight. He said he stood on a scale one time and the scale spoke back to him, one person at a time. I love that line.
Maurer couldn't get that rebound to go.
Stop the ball, even though the game's in tow right
Hawkins
now.
made one of
the
two.
Right things.
It's 84-40. 47 seconds remaining.
I thought Corey was going to get one.
The big boy drives on Maurer.
Got to get a hand
put up on the baseline, no good. Maurer.
42's a big kid.
Yes, he is. 3, short. Maurer with a strong board.
They're going to let him play it out now.
21 seconds remaining. Orick replaces Gennaro Hawkins. He gets a nice round of applause.
Gennaro had another good ball game, give us good minutes. Good quality minutes.
Inbounds long to Irwin.
Good job by Travis, turning
Gets
and
it to
looking.
McGee, reverses.
He's going to go to the stripe. He's at the stripe, our man. Chaos Corner's down there wanting one.
They want him to get that breakaway so he can dunk it.
Give him a cheer, Chaos Corner. He buries this. If it's Twine, he's going to get a standing O. Look at him.
Won't go. You got Hoffman, Rumler, Irwin, Featherston.
These cats are ready to go. They want to give Corey. Get in the hole. There we go.
Corey gets it down. It's 85-40.
There's our man, Jeff. It's our boss, Rob.
Shot up, no good.
Did you get him? Yep, that's good. I'm glad you called in a marker. Great news for Jeff Harmon while we got 8 seconds to go. Jeff got his tickets for the Altamont tournament. Lawrence Carey, the old T-Town maestro, took care of him.
You gotta love it.
Are you going to make Mass at noon?
I'll make Mass, oh yeah.
You probably have to go cheer with both of them. I
told
you
good.
The monastery.
Blunt long to McGee. McGee!
Short!
I thought he was gonna dunk.
Chaos Corner wanted to dunk, Rob.
And it's a blowout. Mount Vernon 87, Belleville Althoff 40.
Friday night, February 5, Rams here with the Orphans.
Hack, we didn't give away any pizza. I don't know. We may just want to give that one to Big James.
Give it to him.
All right.
He looked good out there.
Big James Wilson with the Little Caesars Pizza Hustle Award.
Big reminder for all our fans. We got a home game. Let's show good sportsmanship next week. Both sides. Everybody's going to watch the video.
Well, I guess that's a good idea.
Oh, yeah, we got to.
Anyway, that's going to be it from Chagnon Gym. Mount Vernon with a big 47-point victory, 87-40 over Belleville Althoff, and we'll see you next time.
Is your fridge making you hot? TV on the blink? Is that washer just not washing? Then you need to visit Mount Vernon TV and Appliance in Mount Vernon. GE clearance going on now at Mount Vernon TV and Appliance Center. Washer and dryer sets starting at $599. Your dealer for quality appliances and TVs. Home of 6 months, no interest financing, and free delivery. We are Mount Vernon TV and Appliance in Mount Vernon.
The whole front end is smashed in.
Will you hurt?
No, but my car had nothing.
Take a deep breath. Sometimes you need more from your insurance agent than an estimate.
But I just got it 2 weeks ago.
Listen, I'll handle everything.
But my car.
That's why at Grange, our agents aren't just in the insurance business.
I can't believe this.
It's gonna be all right, Jackie. They're in the business of being human.
Call Cheney and Karsh Insurance Group, 242-2986.
The Gallery in Mount Vernon is proud to sponsor the Mount Vernon Rams on Cable Channel 10. For the finest in men and women's clothing, visit Carl's, featuring such brand names as Tommy Hilfiger, Nautica, Hart Schaffner and Marks, Jones, New York, Ivy Diffusion, and Pendleton. Jackson Jewelers offers a large selection of jewelry, watches, and one-of-a-kind items designed for discriminating tastes. And Bradshaw Sporting Goods is your headquarters for Nike shoes and sportswear. Come in and see our large selection today. The Gallery in Mount Vernon, where Carl's, Jackson's Jewelers, and Bradshaw Sporting Goods say, "Go Rams!"